The third match is about the social engineering. No voice. So can others confirm that if you could able to hear me? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Asking. So for others, is it clear? How about now? Okay, thank you. Thanks for confirming. So today we will be discussing about the concept of social engineering. Okay, thank you. So social engineering is nothing but it is like an art of convincing people. So in terms of hacking, we have different ways the attacker could hack your system. For example, let's say a password cracking, which we discussed in the last class, is one among them. The attacker can hack a web application. The attacker can hack a mobile application. Can hack your Facebook, can hack your Instagram account, etc. They could able to do so many things. But all these things are technical based attacks, to say where the attacker will try to do so many steps in terms of hacking. The attacker needs to perform different steps like information gathering, or like say the attacker needs to do uh, like um, in a network scanning, then gaining the access like password cracking, then maintaining the access like installing a virus in the system, and last clearing the evidence. So similarly, there are so many different technology, different methods that the hacker follow in order to get into the system. But when it comes to this social engineering, it is quite easier because it is based on the human and done by a human and on a human. So it is nothing but it is an art of convincing people in order to reveal their sensitive information. A simple example that I could say that is, let's say, there are different awareness provided by the bank saying you will get a call from a bank saying, see, we are calling from this bank and we are in a verification process of your ATM, uh, like say ATM things. Can you please provide your ATM pins? Sort of thing. So it is all comes under the category of social engineering attack. So again, social engineering is nothing, but it is not. This attack is not done using any tools. It is purely based on the humans. Like say, trying to create a relationship with you and to get all your secret information, and via that, the sensitive information can be tracked. So this is one among the way, or always a successful way for, let's say, if as an attacker I'm not able to crack any of your passwords, the methodology that I could help me is nothing but this particular social engineering, because let's say for all the other attacks or the vulnerabilities we have a let's say I could say that we have some mitigations or we have some controls, but when it comes to social engineering attack, because as I said it is done on a human and by a human, so like only thing is we need to put a zip lock to a mouth, because if you could stop telling the information, see, let's say I can assume that I'm a very close friend of you, and let's say I'm just visiting your home and asking your Wi-Fi password. Just wanted to connect, and can you please share the Wi-Fi password? So what you could do, there is a possibility that you can, if you will, sometimes you will be sharing the Wi-Fi passwords also, right? So with that, the attacker can guess the other actions. So similarly, so because the vulnerability of the social engineering attack is nothing but trust. One person trusting other and telling their secret information is what the vulnerability here. So if we want to mitigate this social engineering attack, it is like putting a ziplock to the mouth of a human. So that is what social engineering. So because why this attack is this much efficient and successful is because people are unaware of their valuable information. I could give you an example. Assume you are going to a shopping mall or a exhibition. So usually there will be lucky draw, right? So how many of them will participate in that lucky draw? Can you raise your hands? You are asking that you're going to an exhibition and then you have means there is a stall which is saying that let's say put participate in this lucky draw and win an iPhone or win a trip to Goa sort of thing. So all will participate. Say Abhinav will, Nayak will, and what about others? Okay, even Suraj. See, it's because it is a way of attracting. See, what are all the information they will ask in that thing? They will ask your name, your phone number, your gender, your date of birth, your email address, etc. Right? So let's say it depends upon individual about again it depends upon the interest. So let's say whatever they are asking, it may be a name, phone number, email ID, date of birth, your let's say gender details. So just imagine what all we could able to gather from those. So if it is a database, see, like I'm not saying that every lucky draw is such kind of a fraudulent activity, but let's say assume that if they are doing a lucky, let's say a lucky draw, spinning that, and they are finding one winner out of it. And what about the others? And what happens to the others' details? So what they will do is they will just make a data sheet out of all your data and they will sell it in the black market saying that like say I have a database age between this to this and I have a phone number information also. So let's say assume each copy is $10. What could happen? Let's say it can be easily purchased, right? Because the bank people, let's say they can buy this by giving $10, whose data means whose age is between 35 to 55 because the bank people's interest are on those people 35 to 55. They call it, keep on calling because as a college students you will never get a call saying that say asking to take a loan, but your father would get that because they are in need of that situation. So that is the reason why we usually get such kind of calls not to you but only or to your parents. So it all depends upon the data that you leak outside because I assume that you do not have an account in that bank, but still you will get a call asking for a loan, credit card, etc. So how do they get all such kind of information is due to this data leakages that you participate in lucky draw or else you create a sign up in any of the websites by giving those details, etc. So all these things are a kind of social engineering. So as a beginner or you are not aware of your valuable information and the impacts of what they could able to do with those data. And these are all the different phases of social engineering attack. So what initially they would do is they will try to do a research on the target company or a person. For example, if I want to compromise a particular person, Vinayak, what they would do is they will just try to gather information about Vinayak and I will be selecting a target. Okay, he is the one final person and developing a relationship with him in sort of any forms, whatever the one it is. And via that, they will try to exploit the relationship, whatever the let's say a secret information. They will get all those things and then they will exploit. As like there is similar one called catfishing. We will be discussing those in the next class also. What is catfishing is nothing but a men acting like a woman and vice versa. In the Facebook, there will be a fake account, asking, let's say, let's say, in terms, let's say, what or who can be that, um, creating a fake account in the name of a girl and trying to put some fake posters, etc. The same when it comes to this particular men again creating a fake account and let's say talking to a girl as like he's a thing. So the opposite gender, they act like an opposite gender. So that is called catfishing. And this is one tool which we will be discussing at the end, which is called OSINT, which is open source intelligence, where using this we could able to gather as much as information that is possible. It is OSINT, open OSINT, open source intelligence. And let's say as the first phase is nothing but gathering the information about the target. See, research on the target. So how do we do a research? It's nothing but using an open source intelligence tool. So to open that, you just simply type open framework. Okay, let this load. So when it is loading, you will get a similar page like this. So where it will ask for the detailed information in terms of, like say, public records. If you want to have a telephone number, you could able to search those, etc. And in order to get the Twitter information, I'm just giving a simple example. So we have a tool called All My Tweets. So this is one tool, let's say, where you can. I hope my screen is visible now. So this is the framework that I was showing, which is OSINT framework. Let's say where you could able to see this picture now. Similarly, you will get it. So if you could open this, you will be able to see. For my, it is not loading, but you will see. Similarly, in this gather Twitter information, which is using the all my tweets, all my tweets.net. For you, this page is loading. OSINT framework. So there is some issue with this, but let's hope that's okay. See, all my tweets is a tool. Let's say this is how the interface would be. Enter a Twitter username to view all the tweets, likes, followers, or timeline. So when you give the Twitter, the only thing is you need to know their. Yeah, yeah, it's not working. I'll give you the alternatives again. So, let's say whatever the let's say tweet if you want to search or whatever the username it is, you can just search it and you will be able to get all the details about the individual. So this is one way of gathering the information. Then comes the different types of phishing. So the different types of phishing, email phishing is normal. creating a malicious link via URL, and sending that via email. That is called email phishing. Okay. So what is phishing is, you normally know, right? It's a normal phishing. See, this is the normal phishing, as you know. What the fisherman does, the fisherman puts a net inside the sea or ocean, means the lake. Whichever the fish is getting caught inside this net, it's all belong to this person. The same here, the attacker will create a malicious link and send it to everyone. So whoever clicks on that link will be compromised. It does not have any targets. So whoever is clicking on that, they will get compromised. Then comes spear phishing. So can you see the spear phishing? Let's say, like in terms, the difference between phishing and spear phishing is that the spear phishing is target oriented. Over there is no specific target. For example, if I want to compromise the people belong to a Facebook company, I will send this malicious link only to the Facebook people, Facebook company employees, not to anyone else. When it comes to spear phishing, I mean the normal phishing, I do not have any targets. So the difference between phishing and spear phishing is that spear phishing is target oriented, whereas your email phishing is does not have any target. It is just like whoever sends, it will get who clicks on that, they will get compromised. And when it comes to whaling, the next one, whaling means as a whale, blue whale, a big fish. Similarly, the attacker focuses on the big shots of the organization, like say CEO, CTO, manager, principal, let's say correspondent, trustee of the organization. That is what whaling. The malicious or phishing link will be sent only to them. When it comes to smishing and wishing, smishing is SMS based phishing. So sending the same malicious link, let's say we send it via email, that is called phishing. The same when it is sent via SMS, that is called a smishing. Then wishing is nothing but voice over phishing. As I said, having a fraudulent call, means doing a fraudulent call. I am calling to you and saying that I am from this department and I want your personal information, or I want your ATM card details. All these things comes under the category of phishing. Then farming is one of the attacks. Let's say where as an attacker I could able to create a fake website as like Amazon. So let me show you a demo of that. I'm using the same Kali Linux for this. So I have a tool installed which is Ravana. So like I will tell you, see, I can able to create fake website. I can able to create any fake like fake websites using this. I'm going with Instagram. Okay, can invalid command. Sudo bash sh. So I'm just giving Cloudflare. So I got a URL. So what I'm doing is that I'm just sharing that URL with everyone, and it is nothing harm it is going to do. And again, please make sure that when you're opening this link, do not give your original username and password. It is cloning. Like say it has a template in it. It is just like say not like I could say it is not cloning anything. It is like cloning, mirroring everything or same. So it is just cloning the website. So you can just clicking on this. I am just opening this. Okay, there is a bad paper. If anyone could check if you are able to join, I mean, if you are able to use that link. Okay, everyone is getting the same. Okay, let me stop this. I'll show you with a local host, then we'll try with this again. So I'm just again doing Instagram. Instead of Cloudflare, I'm just trying local host, which will work only for me, just to show you how this exactly works. I have this host. I'm just copying. Again, it will not work to everyone because I'm just running it locally. Instead, I'm just entering this is my mail ID. And I'm just giving some random password. So this is since I have network glitches, so this uh, things are not loading. But if you have a good proper network, can you see it is an Instagram find out more, and I'm just clicking on login. Can you see whatever has been entered, it I could able to get it. This is the password that I have entered. I'm just trying again once with Cloudflare. If it is working, then it is fine. I'm giving Facebook. I'm just giving for Cloudflare. So this is how attackers create a phishing link. Yes, it is working. I'm just sharing that link again with everyone. Just give a try. As I said, do not click or do not enter your original username and password. Rather, you just okay. Again, because of the network issue, you're getting such kind of thing. I'm just entering again Sandhya as a password. Can you see again? It is a Facebook. Whatever I have typed, I could able to see. Can others give a try? Yeah, someone have tried Rohan. Yes, it's working. Yes, good. So this is one tool. I'm just okay. Someone have given a null. I'm just closing the script. It will not no longer work. So this is how as an attacker I will yes it will work. So as like that the attacker I could able to like say send it to anyone. If I'm sending to a specific person, it is spear phishing. If I'm sending to everyone, then it is like say and it is like a email phishing, sending it via email. I have another one again. Let's say these are all the commands to work on. Again, whichever the one you want, you can just choose. Again, I'm just choosing Instagram. So this will again, yes, SE toolkit will also gather the IP address of the victim along with the credentials. I do agree. This tool was not good. There are so many phishing tools. Social engineering toolkit is again one of the social engineering toolkit which is inbuilt in Kali Linux. So if you go here, the social engineering kit will have a social engineering toolkit. It's a social engineering attack, website attack vectors. I can give credential harvester. I can give site cloner. Then I can give the same URL, facebook.com, whichever the URL you want. You can just give those. Copy selection. Is the way this thing I'm just clicking on. Whichever the one again, whatever the value I enter, or else the same IP address also will be fine. Can you see? You will be able to see a Facebook related page again because of the network glitch. Yeah. So in this again, you will be able to see whatever the data you entered. So this is not much user friendly as like this tool which I have shown. So tools like Ravana, that is, it's not much user friendly. And let's say similar to this tool, there is an another one where I'm just wanted to show that. So let me put this as well. So this is also one of the social engineering. So we have a tool called Cam Fisher. So these are all the things that I have taken from the earlier session. Everything on these. So similarly, what I'm doing is that, okay, sudo dash ch.sh. Again, this is again a tool which is used for tracking your. So the other term. But I need to close everything. Try once again. So again, this is also whichever the one you want, you can just select those. So I'm just selecting two festival. So I'm just selecting festival name as New Year. Okay. So it is running on the local host. So what this would do is this will create a link, and whenever you are clicking on that link, right, your webcam will get turned on. This is one of the very dangerous things. Okay, where as an attacker, so as you can see, there are different URLs and just okay, selection again. I'm sharing this in the chat box. Try this, and again, as I said, be cautious. It will turn on your webcam. I will show you. Try the next URL. Let me try that, and I will share you this. There is some issue. We'll try again once more, else we can skip this. Yeah, I'm just skipping this. So this is again as an example for the phishing attacks, like as you can see. Let's say, as you see, right, like say all the pages looks exactly same, like no, it's not working, that's okay. We, in the tomorrow's cyber stacking, you will receive a different. So all these things are a different types of a phishing attack, like say, sending it via email or like say target oriented or sending only to a big store. Farming is the one which I have shown, which is again a pre-texting sort of thing which duplicates the image. And these are all different social engineering attacks. There are major classifications: human-based, computer-based, and mobile-based. Impersonation means acting like someone else, like say me, someone is acting like say I am Sandhya, someone. So this is impersonation. And dumpster diving, I'll show you. See, dumpster diving is nothing but it is a one which is, let's say, can able to like getting the pressure from someone else's trash. That is what dumpster diving. Let's say you are means assume that you receive a parcel from Amazon and you're throwing that cover without removing the address details and etc. So all these things comes under the category of your dumpster diving. See, that is what dumpster diving, like looking for someone else's trash in the someone else trash for finding the treasure. That is dumpster diving. Then comes eavesdropping. It's again one of another social engineering attack, which means you see you might have heard of this, which means let's say gathering the let's say hearing someone else's conversation in an unauthorized way is called as eavesdropping. Then comes the this is eavesdropping. Then comes the concept of piggybacking, shoulder surfing. Yes, another one was called shoulder surfing. So this is shoulder surfing. This is another one. So shoulder surfing is the one, like say, looking the someone else password or the credentials from the back is what it's what shoulder surfing means. Looking from behind. Then comes piggybagging. Piggybagging is one of the attacks. Okay. These are all two different attacks. Which say where assume that to enter inside an office or else to your lab admin room and all, they need a special access, right? So assume that the person have got the like say assume that the person have given the thumbprint or means your fingerprint or else let's say he have scanned the ID card. Okay, so before this person means after this person enters and before that gate or the door closes, he will enter inside. That is what piggybacking and tailgating. See, he opens it and the unauthorized access before it is getting closed, he will just try to enter inside. That is called as piggybacking, tailgating. And let's say honey trap is nothing but like it's giving some attractive words, those things. And baiting and quid pro quo is nothing but let's say getting a call from some foreign country numbers, those things. And diversion theft is like say assume you have ordered some food in Swiggy. Okay. So attacker eavesdrop those things and try to call that delivery person and say that, see sir, I have just moved out of my house. I'm in this main road. Can you please give it over here? So before you, I mean, instead of you getting the food, the attacker will get the same way in all the parcels. So that is what diversion theft. And the computer based, as I said, phishing, smishing, witching, spam mails, pop-up windows, etc. Then mobile-based social engineering is like publishing the malicious app or like say using a fake security apps, means uploading some malicious applications in your website, not website, app store or play store. All these things comes under the category of mobile-based social engineering. So whatever I have given an explanation was nice. So how will you detect this set of teachings is nothing but if there is any sort of urgent need or if it is asking for any, let's say, monetary terms are involved and if the official logo looks very, let's say, without good clarity, grammatical mistakes or all different ways of identifying your teaching. And let's say when we talk about the detection things, Let's say in terms of the countermeasures, always have a secure, uh, good password policy, which we discussed in the last class. Having a bigger, lengthier passwords, a password with a combination of uppercase, lowercase, characters, numbers, etc. And then physical security. Put a surveillance camera, escort someone if they are, let's say, they are new to your house, or if you see where they are going. Right? So these are all the general idea about social engineering. Social engineering is nothing but it is art of convincing the people, means by creating a trust, and via the trust you will reveal the sensitive information. So this Ravana tool, which we have discussed, an SE toolkit that I have shown demo. Campfish, it was not working, but still I'll try this. Along with this, if you want to detect if the link is phishing link or not, there is a two different websites. One is phishing, the other one is virus total. I'm just sharing those two links. So if you feel any of the links is suspicious, that okay, uh, suspicious, how do we know that our data is that depends upon, let's say, if in specific to web application, there is a different way of prediction. If it is a mobile, then there is a different way of prediction. If it is a desktop, it is a different way of prediction. Let's say in the desktop or the mobile, if there is a slowdown of the systems, or there is any abnormal behaviors, or let's say it is just simply based on the behavior or the heuristic analysis, we will call it as, means how the application is different from that. So again, let's say whichever the link you have got it, whichever the link, you can just copy this, paste it over here, not this one. So let's say if you have any URL, let's say whichever the one I have shared, the phishing URLs I have shared now. So the fish tank and the virus total, you can just copy that URL. Okay, I'm just copying this, and in the URL column, I'm just uploading this enter. So it will analyze and tell me if this link is a phishing link or not. You know, let's say security vendors mark as things, but if it is someone have marked because we just created instantly. So if there is any other, let's say, links that you have, let's say you can just mention those. Let's say I will show you the picture of how it is. So yes, see, as you can see here, 949 security vendors have marked as malicious. So you will get such kind of things using just a pattern matching technique, which will just check with the list of malicious files that the virus total has. And if the link is matching, it will tell that it is a malicious one, like how antivirus detects a virus file, the same way. So that's all for the today's class. Basically, we have discussed about the concept of social engineering method, and then we discussed about the different phases of social engineering, OSINT framework, and if it is a Twitter, then they use all my tweets. Again, this link was not working, but this is the common tool. And these are the different types of phishing. Let's say email phishing, spear phishing, wishing and wishing, farming, etc. Then eavesdropping, shoulder surfing, the tools which we discussed. Very basic about this. The rest of the other things we will be discussing in the continuation of the next one. Let's say in the terms of uh, cyber stacking in tomorrow's class. Okay. So do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts in today's session? Have you got an idea about what social engineering is? So eavesdropping is nothing but unauthorized way of hearing someone else's conversation. I would I will show you a picture also. I think you have missed that. Let me, so yes, the PPTs will be shared, but not now. Let's say once all the session is over, you will be reviewing all PPTs. So this is what eavesdropping Abhinav. Let's say hearing someone else's conversation in an unauthorized way. Okay. Okay then. Thank you. So if you have no doubts, that's all. And yes, it's a quick time and you can take over it. Okay, it depends upon individual. Yes, so you can check our website. You can share our website URL also. Yes. Yes, thanks for sharing. And you can just click on the link. Let me show you how to do that. So you will click here for the quiz. So you can take up your quiz now. I hope you can start with your quiz now. And if anything, yes, will take over of it. And please do let me know if you have any doubts. I'm stop sharing my screen. Thank you.